Yo, what's going on, you guys? My name is Angelo. I'm a tattoo artist out of Sacramento, California. In my videos, I like to show you guys kind of how I like to tattoo certain things and how I like to approach them. But in this video, we're doing another guest artist video. That basically means I have a guest come in and he's actually gonna show you guys how he likes to tattoo. In this video, we're gonna have Matt Grommet. He is the co-owner of the Midnight Gallery in Sacramento, California, currently where I tattoo right now. And Mac, he does a lot of big, large scale black and gray pieces. They're crazy, they're amazing. And he uses a lot of heavy blacks. So he's gonna tell you guys how he likes to tattoo in his style. If you do play Pokemon or collect Pokemon cards at the end of this video, we have some Pokemon cards to open up. This is Pokemon Hidden Fates. There's about 2 Charizards in here that we probably want to get, or 3. I think there's 3. Me and Mac, we're gonna open up 5 each, and we're gonna see who gets the better of the pack. All right, anyways. Yeah.
Okay guys, as you can see, I'm nervous. I don't like the camera, but my name is Matt Grommet. My Instagram is MacG_tattoos. I am the co-owner of Midnight Gallery in Sacramento, California. We have lovely Angelo. And I'm here to show you how I tattoo, some of my favorite things to tattoo, and also I guess my color theory. I know I do strictly black and gray, but I used to be a color artist before, and I've applied some of those theories to my black and gray, and I feel like it creates and it brings something extra to the Sacramento black and gray scene. And I'm gonna tell you a little something about tattooing tigers on thighs. What did I say? Okay, space bar. Okay. So this is my setup. Obviously got my needles, my machine, obviously green soap. Right now I'm kind of laying out the general shape of the size of tattoo that she wants. I'm also following the general layout of her physique, basically making sure every little negative swoopy that I do follows her physique pretty much. Take a swig of beer. Usually that helps. Here I am lining up the tiger. So unfortunately that day, I forgot to put in my plugs, so I looked like an idiot. But here I am bloodlining the general outline. So I like to bloodline the whiskers if I'm doing, an animal that has whiskers, just so they're always there, because I tend to get a little messy with my stencil. Here I'm bloodlining one of those negative swoopies, like I like to call them. We'll show you just a photo of one of those to show you exactly what that is. Basically, the swoopies it shows, how to put this? It shows movement through a static piece. Instead of, having a tiger and tiger lily stacked on top of each other, you have a third, sometimes a fourth element, depending on how I bring the swoopies into the whole piece. So a lot of times they'll be in the foreground. I'll have 1 or 2 in the background. That's how I usually do those. Here looks like I am outlining I think they're called Stamens. I don't know, flower terminology. flower dicks is what I like to call them. So that's what they look like. But in any case, they're super fun to tattoo. I love doing lilies, tiger lilies, any type of lily, any type of flower in general. If you want it realistic, that's what I love doing. Okay, so here it looks like I'm working on the back side of the flower, which is, I don't know, in relation to the tiger, it's about right here, I think. I tend to go a little darker with my background. Like I said in the intro, used to be a color artist. I know it sounds kind of shitty to a lot of color artists now, but I find that I can get a whole lot more done in one 6-hour session and convey the, I don't know, how would you say this? I can convey the realism aspect of what I'm trying to go for in that specific piece better than I can do with color. I still do color on occasion. I know a lot of previous clients I have told them I'm not doing color anymore. Still the case. Color is for my close family. That's basically what that is for. But with this piece, so it looks like oh, okay. So the black stripes in the tiger's face here, on the forehead, right here. I'm working on the side of the cheek, I think next to actually the left side of the face. I tend to just black those out with solid black. I leave the contouring throughout the entire face, chin, nose, around the eyebrows. I leave that contouring to mid-tones and even like 1 drop status. And that's how I get my curvature for the brows and snout and all that good stuff. Like Angelo said in the intro, I tend to go darker than most artists. That is because I love fully saturating every part of the tattoo. I know that's a no-no when you are a true black and gray artist. I tend to kind of mix both fields. So one of my favorite styles was actually done by a dude named Yogi Barrett on Instagram. I'm sorry, I don't know his actual name, but he mixes traditional and realism. So I thought maybe I could mix, the saturation of color realism with black and gray realism. And I feel like I've kind of made my own little niche, if you will. All right, so here I'm using my 27 mag. That is my go-to cartridge needle. Basically in every tattoo, large scale piece that I'm using, or that I'm working on, I would say 80% of the time I'm using my 27 mag. Now I'm saying all the time. For those of you who are shy on camera, use my experience. Just do it. You'll be fine. So here I'm using my 15 mag. That is my second go-to for smaller areas. Also, the reason why I use Cheyenne cartridges is you can take the tip off and you can bend those needles down a little bit, just like you were to bend the needles down on a bar tattoo for a coil machine. That's the reason why I don't use any other cartridges, because you can't do that. I feel, or the other cartridges that I have used, they are quality needles, but I do like the traditional feel of bending that needle part down. And I know I'm gonna get a bunch of shit for not having the correct term for the actual needle part. So here I'm probably using a 3-drop for my black and gray. Yeah, probably a 3-drop. So me being a color artist, I tend to saturate more than I should when I'm strictly a black and gray artist. So I tend to use a lot of heavy blacks for the background. For the main focus of each piece, or each, what do you call it? Each individual main focus of the piece. So in here it's tiger lily, tiger, tiger lily, tiger lily. So for the main pieces, I will do a super light tone so I get a better contrast with the super dark background. Here I'm using a 15 round shader from Cheyenne, and that is my main go-to for doing tight detail. Here clearly I'm using it to do the little tiger spots in the petals. I also use a 9 power liner, which is, you can use it for like traditional line work. It's still not as thick as it should be, but I find it better to use when I'm doing like pine trees, when doing a nature piece. I tend to use the 15 round shader for pine trees because you get it's a wider grouping, and you can cover some more ground. A little bit better than the 9 power liner. Also, the 15 round shader doesn't damage the skin as bad as the 9 power. So here I am kind of blocking out the whiskers of the tiger. I tend to do those first because that's like the first thing to wipe off when you're trying to go around the lower jaw, upper jaw, nose, muzzle, all that good stuff. I tend to block those out first just because it's easier in the long run. Doesn't matter if you need to go back later and tighten everything up. I'm just blocking those in. So in this part, you can see I have like a 3 or 4 point hold on the skin. So even if in this one too, I stretch with my left hand. So I pull to the down, and then I pull to the right with my heel of my hand. And then when I go to touch needle to skin, I actually pull a little further with my knuckles here. So I get like a 3 to 4 point stretch, and that is what allows me to get the tones that I like in a fast manner. You don't have to be fast. I learned to tattoo in my apprenticeship because I had a quicker person to learn from. He was a very fast color artist, and he saturated the fuck out of everything, and kind of who taught me, it's kind of what taught me to be the artist I am now. He laid out the groundwork for that. Saying too much. Stop saying So here, I'm using a long stroke. What I'm doing is I'm testing the background. So in the corner of the petals, so you got a petal here, petal there. In the corner, that's solid black, and about halfway up, I start to go. So I'm fading that out, and once I get that nice soft fade, I will switch to like a 6 or a 3 drop. And I'll go from that halfway point and I'll do the same thing. And I tend to be a quicker artist, so my hand movements are quicker, which means my machine voltage is higher than most other artists because I have a quicker motion. That being said, the quicker you go, the more chop lines that you have, also called railroad tracks in traditional artist lingo. And it takes a while to not do that or to catch yourself going too fast. So one of my tricks is spread the skin, get your solid blacks out. Once you wipe and see what you've done, then you go in with the mid-tones, like a 6 or even a 10 drop. Like I said, I'm a color artist, so I can saturate or not saturate as much as I want. I can make a 1 drop look just as dark as a 10 drop if I want to. So what I would do is do black and fade that out as soft as possible. Go back into a 6 or even a 3 drop. Just basically start halfway where I can't see skin anymore and fade that out. And when I do fade that 6 or 1 or 3 drop out, my hand movement is slower. So what that does is the speed of your machine, speed of your needle, the intensity, or not intensity, what it's called now, I'm sorry. The speed of that needle going in and out, in and out, in and out. If you slow your hand movement down, so needle to skin, if you slow it down, it's going to give you a smoother product, in my case. And that's the way I learned how to tattoo. There's also different ways you can do that. So I hang my needle out more than the width of a nickel, but that's because I have a very quick hand movement when I'm working. COVID. Don't worry, guys. I'm vaccinated. We're all vaccinated here. I know. Watch this. We take all precautionary measures here. So here looks like I'm kind of feathering in the upper muzzle area, so the upper lip. I tend to go a little darker on the bottom lip where the V comes in, and I shade down that way. And even in like the lower jaw area, I'll use either like the corner of my mag. So instead of using this motion, I'll use this motion and I'll go little nick movements. And I'll kind of go down from a solid black to a 10 drop to a 3 drop when I'm doing like the lower jaw area. So let's see here. Also, to plug Lagunitas, Little Something Something is my favorite beer. So if you guys ever get tattooed by me and you want to leave a tip, 6-pack of Lagunitas. Sorry, I had to. All right, so in this area, I don't know, I tend to jump around a little bit. Around, so like when I'm obviously tattooing a tiger, I'll tend to work from here around, and then I'll come back here and then move up, and then I'll work towards the eyes. You know, a lot of famous artists that I look up to, color and black and gray, they will start with eyes first. Eyes, nose, mouth. I have tried that before. It has worked for me, but I get super nervous when I'm jumping around to different areas, like key areas, like eyes, nose, mouth, and I wipe away the sides of the portrait or the landscape or whatever I'm tattooing. It makes me super nervous, so I tend to go bottom to top or bottom, you know, whatever which way. So I'm constantly doing this is what I'm doing. So I work my way up to the top. So in this one, this clip, I'm kind of working the brow, and as you can see, I'm going this way, then I'm going this way, and then I'm going this way. Also, sometimes I will go this way. So what that does is you got to think about a black and gray tattoo. You're not fully saturating the entire area in a light area just like this. So you got to think about the skin as like a 55-inch, you know, 1080p 1080p TV. There you go. So dots per inch, and that goes along with the whole saturation thing too. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother video. The easiest way that I smooth out those areas on this tiger is I want it dark here, obviously, but I don't want one movement. So if I were to tattoo down on each side, you would see that movement in the tattoo as it heals. So what I tend to do is I'll go down, I'll go up like this, then I'll go side to side, horizontal, and then I'll go diagonal again. And what that does is it's kind of saturation, but at the same time you're getting rid of those train tracks that I said earlier, dot, 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 when you move your hand too quick. So here again, one thing I love to do with flowers is the inner pistils or stamens. Depending on what flower it is. For the most part, with lilies and stuff like that has a big protruding stamen or penis-looking thing. I forget what they're called. I tend to do those super dark, if not solid black, because in the end, you're going to get a longer lasting tattoo. With a lot of traditional work, you ever heard of the 1/3 rule? 1/3 solid black, 1/3 midtones, 1/3 light tones, or even skin tone, where there's no tone whatsoever. I try to practice that with every tattoo. Some cases it doesn't work. Not saying that's a failed tattoo, but in some cases it just doesn't work out for the entire piece. So here I am doing color. So in smaller cases, I will do color for other clients, especially in eyes, just like this. think the other time I've done it is in like a little dragonfly or something. As long as it's just not the main focus of the whole piece, I will do color. So here I'm using my, it looks like my 15 round shader. Yeah, that's what I'm using. So in the reference photo, there was a high shine or high highlight above the iris. So that's what I was using to pack in that reflection, basically. Yeah, that is my 15 round shader. So in this one, I'm using my 7 round. So my 7 round liner, that's what I use to outline, bloodline, any fine detail, even like in little tiny tattoos that I do. It's 99%, it's gonna be a 7 liner. I have used like the tighter 7s, which I do like. In the more, I would say, thicker, fatty areas of people. So like here, upper, I don't know if you can see, I'm sweating my ass off right now. There, right in the ditch, you know, back of the neck. A thinner liner tends to catch a little bit more in the skin. That's because I don't ride the tube. I hang my liner needle out there because I like to see exactly where my needle's going. But it's not necessarily wrong if you ride the tube. Not a big deal. And if I got that mixed up, I apologize again. Yeah, so here I am highlighting the whiskers. So the whiskers that are actually, you can see where the whisker is. Obviously I'm gonna put a white line there because that's a whisker and it's highlighted. In this video, you can see sometimes I will start the liner where there's no negative space. That's because I want the whiskers that are negative space, I want this to stand out in the foreground. I don't want those mid-tones, I don't want those, you know, whatever. I want those in the front for sure. The ones that I do start where it goes into like straight black, what it looks like, those lines will fade out and some of them will turn gray, some of them won't show up at all. But I do enough to where you can see a gradient from nothing at all to super, super dark gray to a mid-tone gray, and then to the whiskers that are in front of the face that come out, those are super white. That's it. That's all I know.
Let's get it. It's time to crack this open.
I'm excited. I still have my original 2 Gyarados foil cards.
The throwbacks.
Back when, before all this happened. Take it away, Angelo.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do.
Dang.
So this comes with 10 packs. That's the dude we're gonna try to get. The Charizard, right here. There's 3 Charizards in here we're gonna try to get. This is 10 packs. The Mewtwo is pretty cool too.
It's in that one, actually.
It's in this one?
Yeah.
You get to have this one then.
Okay.
If you say it's in that one, you get to have that
It's
one.
in this one.
Okay, so we got 10 packs including that one. And then, so this comes with some extra sleeves. If we get any cool cards, we're gonna put them in it. And then it comes with an actual already, the 3 legendary bird cards. And it comes with like dice and stuff. Okay, we're gonna play spin the bottle. Go ahead.
This is even better. All right. So you bought the pack. You get to spin the midnight bottle. Whatever.
No, it's good.
I'm gonna get both Charizards, bro.
You know you're not. All right.
Ooh, dude, it smells like a fresh bookstore.
Exactly. All right, you go first.
What you got?
All right, I already got mine. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of go towards where they're usually like towards the middle. So this would be my special one. I didn't get nothing cool. You didn't get nothing. You gotta show them. You gotta show them.
I gotta show you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got shiny.
Okay.
What is that? Oh, you got Jesse and James. Boom, right here. You got a shiny right here. I got a shiny too, but mine's not tight. So we kind of battled. You won this pack. This opening.
Okay.
Here,
I got another shiny.
Oh, you got two shinies. Okay. Two shiny. Okay, you got a Altaria and then. Okay.
Okay.
So you definitely won that pack.
Oh, we're going pack for pack.
Yeah, pack for pack.
Pack for pack. P4P, bro.
I guess it's basically best out of 4 or whatever. Whoever gets the better cards. I'm going right now. Ooh, I got a cool one. I got a shiny. Goodbye.
Ooh, I got a couple shinies.
Let's see what you got. I think I won that pack. I think I won that pack.
Hold on.
When is the last time you think you bought Pokemon cards?
So the last time I bought Pokemon cards was... I bought my last Pokemon card when I was probably 12, so 99 maybe? 98?
I was trying to, I don't even want to say nothing what I was trying to do when I was that young, because people are going to be like, you were trying to walk at that age or what, something like that.
Oh, shiny.
You got an Eevee, that's nice.
Okay.
And then you got Clefairy. Did you talk in the video how long you've been tattooing for?
No, so I
Let's go ahead, talk about it.
So I
I'll look through my shit.
I started tattooing August
I got shiny.
10th, I believe. 2007 yeah, 2007, I think.
So you've been tattooing for about
almost
15 years?
It's almost
14?
15 years, yeah. I can't do math on top of my head, but
math.
Every year I forget my anniversary, even though I know it's August.
Don't say that. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna be in the doghouse.
I remember okay, girls, I'm married, okay? You can't have any of this hot stuff over here.
Ah, shit.
Uh-huh. He's married too.
I am married to a very beautiful person.
Okay, nothing.
I'm on my next one. Yeah, see, I got a dud again. I didn't get nothing.
All right, just want to say, this is probably going to be the perfect open right here. Perfect open.
Dude, I don't know. I'm trying to open up the...
Yeah.
I don't think we got anything pretty fire yet. We're trying to get a Charizard, man. We didn't get nothing.
Okay, I got one more.
Yeah, I got one more too. Here, you know what? Here, just open yours to where it's like this.
Okay.
And then we'll just kind of for real, like...
Okay.
Oh, it look like you got something going on. All right, here.
Whatever. No, don't even look. Okay. I got something.
You got something, bro.
What is this?
Oh, I don't know.
What is that?
Tapu Lily. You got a gold. That's tight. And you got a Wigglytuff.
What is this?
Yeah, you got some tight shit. Hold up. What did I get? Jolteon? Nothing. Dude, you for sure got the better packs. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Charizard. Whatever. But that's okay. Mac won this little battle that we did. And if you guys want to see more of Mac's work, you can go ahead on his Instagram. We'll have it right here. I don't know what Mac_G_.
It's right here. See, it's right here. MacG_tattoos.
And if you guys did like the video, go ahead and put a thumbs up, put in the comments, anything, and DM Mac. Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you for making time out of his busy schedule to make this video. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Peace. Damn it, I meant to go peace. I was like...